Hey everyone! Welcome back to Financial Futures, your go-to channel for all things finance and economic news. Today, we're discussing a critical topic that impacts us all: the Federal Reserve's potential interest rate cuts. Are we looking at a 0.25% cut or something more substantial, like 0.5%? Let's break it down. The question on everyone's mind is, how will the Federal Reserve respond in their upcoming meeting? Will they cut rates by 0.25% or go for a larger 0.5% cut? Personally, I believe a 0.25% cut is the most likely scenario. Here's why. If the Fed were to consider a 0.5% cut, they need to be reacting to one of three significant factors. Unexpected weakening in the labor market if job growth were to stall or reverse. Poor economic data specifically concerning GDP growth, which indicates the overall health of our economy. A major stock market crash, a significant drop in the stock market could lead to cuts as a response to maintain economic stability. However, looking at the current situation, we're nowhere near a stock market crash, and recent economic reports have been quite positive. Let's dive into the details. The jobs report released recently showed that the economy added a net 254,000 jobs in September. This was a fantastic outcome, significantly surpassing economists' expectations. In fact, this is the best jobs report we've seen since March. With numbers like these, we can confidently say that our labor market is strong. The White House has even praised this report, highlighting the resilience of the job market amidst global uncertainties. Now, turning to the economy, the GDP growth for the second quarter has also been revised upwards from 2.8% to an impressive 3.0%. This kind of growth indicates a robust economy, and the administration has made statements praising these advancements, emphasizing how Americans are experiencing faster income growth as a result. So, what does all this mean for interest rates? Simply put, if the data remains strong, the Federal Reserve won't have justification for a 0.5% cut in November. Instead, they are likely to opt for the 0.25% reduction, which is more in line with maintaining economic stability. But let's take a closer look at the current market expectations using the CME FedWatch tool. Just before the jobs report, there was a 31.1% chance of a 0.5% cut and a 68.9% chance of a 0.25% cut. However, after the strong job numbers came out, the landscape shifted dramatically. Now, we see a 0% chance of a 0.5% cut, a whopping 97.4% chance of a 0.25% cut, and only a 2.6% chance that rates will remain unchanged. This demonstrates how impactful the labor market and economic data can be on market sentiment and expectations. Looking ahead, we have the Fed meeting scheduled for December 18. Current odds indicate an 80% chance that they will cut rates by another 0.25% in December. If this happens, it would bring the federal funds rate down to 4.5%. Now, why is this significant? Lower interest rates can stimulate borrowing and spending, which can help fuel economic growth. However, it's essential to consider how this might impact inflation. The Federal Reserve's own projections, which you can find on their website, indicated that they plan to lower interest rates by another 0.5% by year-end. The conditions we're currently witnessing align with those projections, making it seem likely that they will stick to their plans. However, let's clarify a couple of important points. If upcoming economic reports show signs of weakness like a sudden increase in unemployment or negative GDP growth, the Fed may have to consider deeper cuts to address these concerns and stabilize the economy. On the flip side, if inflation starts to rear its head again, the Fed would likely slow down or stop these rate cuts altogether. It's crucial to remember that any shifts in monetary policy often come with a lag effect. So, while we may not see immediate inflation spikes in 2024, any changes in policy can have ripple effects down the line. To summarize, I anticipate a 0.25% cut in November, followed by another 0.25% cut in December unless we see unexpected changes in the economic landscape. Thank you all for joining me today on this deep dive into interest rates and economic conditions. If you found this information helpful, please hit that subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps keep this channel thriving, and I appreciate every one of you. Have a fantastic day, and until next time, take care.